In crisis mode tonight, ICU beds are nearly maxed out with COVID patients. Georgia is over the 95% full mark. So are hospitals in Alabama, Texas, Arkansas, Florida, Mississippi, Nevada, and Kentucky.
Right now, 51% of vaccine-eligible Georgians have received at least one dose. 44% are fully vaccinated. Late last week, Georgia passed 1.1 million COVID cases since the beginning of the pandemic.
Local hospitals are forced to make some tough calls as they prioritize patients.
And CBS 46's Tori Cooper is live from Piedmont Hospital in Atlanta with the latest on our ICUs. Tori.
Good evening, Alan and Tracy. Doctors say that across the state, emergency rooms are placing COVID-19 patients in areas they shouldn't be. They say wait times are astronomical, and if this does not change, they will have to start turning people away.
The advice I can give you is right now, not only don't get COVID, but quite frankly, don't get anything else, because you will probably have trouble getting care for the other diseases you have.
Dr. Carlos Del Rio of Emory Hospital says it's reached a point where you may not be able to get the care you need.
Well, if you have a stroke, if you have a heart attack, if you need a surgery, they may not be able to take care of you just because the hospitals are at capacity.
And you may be waiting way longer than you can even imagine.
You may be in the emergency room for days.
Tonight, our ICUs are 97% full. According to the Georgia Department of Public Health, more than 6,400 COVID-19 patients are hospitalized statewide. That's more than the record high we tracked back in January when we topped out at just over 6,300 hospitalizations. Dr. Dave Davis says Atlanta hospitals like Piedmont Healthcare are making difficult moves.
In some places, they just have to send them to another hospital. They don't have a room for COVID patients right now in the ICU.
Dr. Fauci remaining hopeful that prioritization won't start to depend on vaccination.
To prioritize a vaccinated versus an unvaccinated person, I don't think we're going to get there. There's talk of that. What we really should be doing, and I hope we are doing it, is to do everything we can to mitigate this number of people who are getting infected and requiring hospitalization.
Get your vaccines. The best thing you can do is not become a patient, right?
Now, doctors say that there is also a staffing shortage across the state. They say nurses that would usually have 2 patients now have 5, and with less staff, that leaves more room for error. They say they're just trying to keep up right now. Reporting live in Buckhead, I'm Tori Cooper, CBS 46 News.